everybody, welcome back to Covers and Commentary, and welcome to another episode of Drummer Reacts and another first take video. This one is Mephisto by Queen Bee. I'm actually really excited to see this one because this was a perfect ending song for Oshi no Ko. I loved the amazing vocals behind it, and I'm actually really curious with that massive jump that they did in the song itself, if that is capable. I assume it's capable of being done live, obviously, otherwise it wouldn't have been recorded, but like, it'll be interesting to see a first take of it. So, with that being said, let's dive in and watch first take, Queen Bee's Mephisto. Let's go. This will be interesting too, because the last one had, like, yeah, I was about to say, they're going to have like violins and everything in here. This is a much more sort of traditional-ish song. Yep, acoustic guitar. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. I'm going to be honest, the first time I saw Queen Bee live, I was like, whoa, that is an outfit choice, but man, it's stagecraft. It's good. I like it. All right. All right. Oh, okay, so it's all acoustic. I'm down with this. I wonder if they have the musician choose what kind of style they want to record their song in. Because, sorry, we're not going to listen to TK from Ringtochite Sigure's Unravel on here, because I already listened to it. But that was also acoustic, so I'm wondering if the artist can choose whether or not, or if it's like a space constraint. I don't think it's a space constraint thing, because we just watched Daddy Daddy Do, and they had the entire band. So I wonder if it must be the artist's choice. Kind of interesting. I mean, I like this take on it, but yeah, let's keep going. We'll go back a bit and have a listen again. It's still very aggressive on the guitar. Yeah. Working it behind the mic. Oh, that's a clever way of working around overlapping vocals live. So one of the things I was praising Masayuki Suzuki for earlier was the fact that he and Airi Suzuki sounded exactly like they did in the recording, which is doable because the song style of Daddy Daddy Do it's not overlapping. It's very clear when he sings, when he doesn't sing, same with backing vocals, all of it's separated. In this, there is quite a bit of overlap with the vocals leading into the pre-chorus and then the chorus. That's a really clever way of doing it. So they are using the violins as a fill-in for the vocals. So the violins are following, and I believe the cello was as well, following in the same notation that the vocals would be in, and then they're just kind of letting that space breathe so that I can assume that she's going to go right into the main chorus vocals. That's a really clever way of working around that. I wouldn't have assumed that, but it makes sense because you hear it a lot in acoustics with overlapping vocals anyway. I just didn't expect it with this song. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Whoa. Okay, so yes, it is doable. I can't even. Not on code vocals. I'm not doing that. No. So this spot here, though, going back, this is kind of the only thing that's like, okay, I guess you can't really get away with that with this, is because the pre-chorus butts right into the chorus. So she just kind of has to go, pause, go. And I mean, it's not going to sound the cleanest, but it's done really well. Like, she nailed it. Da, 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 da. So you'll hear it here. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Da, 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 da. So she cuts the note short to get to the next note leading into the chorus. That makes sense because it's such a tight spacing that normally would have a long run, probably on a separate layer in recording, and then you run the start of the next recording just underneath, and it starts a little before the other one ends to give you a smooth transition. But in this case, you're not doing that because it's the first take. It's live. So, yeah, makes sense. Now this, that's amazing. Yeah. I wonder, and this is just a thing that I do when I sing, and I've done it in videos before where I'll put my hand up while I'm singing. So if I'm doing like da 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 da, it's almost like, and actually a really good example of this is people made the meme of like petting the cat or whatever it was with but you didn't have to cut me off, and she's like singing the like now and then, and she's doing like this with her hands. Everybody's got a different thing. Some people don't have anything, but some people have a different thing that they do with their hands. It's kind of like, it's like Ricky Bobby. You just have something, and I'm wondering if she's just here putting on a show, reaching for the stars with those vocals, or if that is something that kind of assists with kind of mentally placing those notes you're reaching for, because that's what I do. So that's kind of interesting. Like right here. Yeah. God. Yes. I love how aggressive the acoustic guitar is in this. Okay, definitely acting out. Oh, is her arm broken? I can't tell if that's a cast or part of the costume. Oh, that's a cast. I didn't realize she had her arm broken. What the hell? I love that violin fill-in for... Whoa! Okay. That was something. Not... I'm kind of torn because I enjoy when artists have some fun with their music live, and that kind of works, but I don't feel like that fits the tone of the song. I don't know. It's an interesting choice she made to do like da 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 da, like really drive in the vocal almost just like gravelly. Not the worst thing in the world. It definitely, I mean, I don't know. Because I like when people change stuff up, but I'm also very impressed when artists sound the same live as they do recorded. This is somewhere in between, not quite the same as they're recorded, though the reach is impressive. It's just, I don't know. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of... Yeah, no. No. Like, that is my only thing I don't like so far about this, is just that I don't feel like that fits the tone of this song. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. That's an impressive range. Like, that is an impressive range. Don't get me wrong. I'm not... I don't feel like that fits. I don't feel like that fits. It's impressive, throwing all those notes out. Sometimes, and I said this with... I said this back when I was talking about Otto's cover of... which one was it? It was Additional Memory, where there's some things that you add that add complexity that don't need to be there, or you just add things to the music that don't need to be there because the original... And I mean, this is different because this is the original singer, obviously. She's the original singer of the song, making these decisions live in the moment, which is fine. But there's just something about like the song's simplicity, letting the song be itself in a way, even if you're changing the tone to something more acoustic like this. It's again very impressive throwing all these notes around, but I'm not a big fan of doing that in this song. I don't know. Let me know what you all think. Leave a comment. Anyway, let's keep going. Yeah. Like, that's an impressive reach. That's a very impressive reach, but like, I don't know. I don't like it being there in this kind of song. Whatever. Let's keep going, see where it goes from here. Right up in the head voice. Yep, drop back into the chest. Whoa! Okay. On the flip side, that works. So what she did differently is instead of going up to her head voice and then back down from her head voice back into the chest, she just belted it, which at this point in the song, considering we're at the very end of the song or getting up to the end of the song and the energy should be high, you should have a lot more energy at this point and really push towards the end of the song, because the key things people remember in music is the start and the end. The same thing applies with movies. Aside from key moments, the start and the finish is what people are going to remember. So building that energy from the start to the end and really building into both of those, either hitting it hard right out of the start so people remember the start and building to a massive end, both of those are important, and that is why belting it at this point works, unlike the middle portion where you kind of want to let the song breathe and then she goes up and throws all these notes out into the mic. That didn't work. This did. Think about it. Back in. That works. And while the acoustic is definitely intense, there's a bit of a Oh, I stand corrected. I was going to say it almost feels like there's too much energy now, where it's almost like she went for the energy and then kept going with the energy, but I forgot that it drops way back at the end. So having all that energy and then just cutting it actually does work more than what I was thinking just listening, having forgotten this dropout part, because if it's going to drop like this, then having all that energy and then dropping to nothing is more impactful. It's all about context. Anyway, let's go back and hear that again. Yep. Yeah. Now just let it breathe. Come on. All right, not the biggest fan of that end. Not bad. Hello. I'm gonna come right up to the camera. Okay. All right, we're actually gonna go back. Even though the song ended, we're gonna go back a little bit. I don't like the fact that she ended it on not quite a flat note. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the original song. I don't think it ended on that note, or it didn't end on that. I don't think it ended on that note. I don't know. Like, it definitely made it feel more ominous ending it that way, which maybe is what she was going for. I'm going to assume she was going for it being a little more ominous, which is fine. I don't know. At least she definitely let the song breathe in this space. Like, didn't go for like an intense, like, na na ba, and then like scream it, like actually just did a regular end with a bit of an ominous twist to the notation, but maybe not. I'm gonna have to go listen to the original song. But yeah, this is no, it definitely didn't end on that. It resolved, whereas that didn't really resolve. So either way, I mean, it was a great song, and oh my gosh, her talent, the ability to just throw those notes out is really impressive. Some interesting choices when it comes to the actual like singing styling, you know, throwing all those notes out there in the middle when it should be a little less energetic, but also going nuts with the energy when it really fits. Like there were moments in terms of, you know, artistic decision that really worked. And again, it is art. Art is subjective. I'm sure a lot of people are going to really enjoy this take of it. And I do. I really enjoy this take, with a few critiques on how the energy was kind of spread out through the song and how some choices didn't quite make sense. But I love the fact that they chose to make this acoustic, especially considering that the opening of the song is with violins in both takes, and then this one is just really relying heavily on the acoustic side of things, which I think really works for this style of music. But that's my opinion. That's my reaction to it. Let me know what you all think down in the comments below. And if you like this kind of content, definitely make sure to give it a like so that YouTube knows that you all like it and it gets recommended more so that you can have bigger conversations with more people. Maybe. That's how the algorithm works, I assume. Also, if you want to see more content like this, definitely make sure to subscribe so you don't miss other content like this. And aside from that, I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for being here, and have a good one.